Peter Pan has landed in Pittsburgh for a week of shows at the Benedum, and they've invited us to go behind the scenes to see what goes into staging this elaborate production. Also, there's a rumor I might get to fly, so let's go see if those rumors are true. But first, I met up with some of the show's cast. I'm here with Bailey, who plays Tiger Lily in Peter Pan, and it's wild because the story is over a century old, and so most literary characters from the early 1900s aren't relevant anymore. So why do you think people are still fascinated by the story of Peter Pan?
Yeah, it's really interesting because it does feel so timeless, and I think that there's just something that is that we can all still connect to about childhood and never wanting to grow up. Something that's also really special about our production is instead of it taking place in the time period where Peter Pan was originally written, it now takes place in the here and now, in like an ambiguous contemporary United States, so that our audiences, no matter how old they are, can feel really connected to the production.
And this is Cruz, who plays Peter Pan. And there's so much action in this show. I mean, there's like sword fighting, people are flying, the sets are moving around. Yeah. Is there like a part of the show that you look forward to seeing the audience's reaction?
Yeah, I definitely think my first entrance, definitely, and then the reveal and the flight to Neverland is just, it's so magical every single night. Yeah.
Cruz was about to rehearse a few of those flying scenes, and he invited us to watch. If I play my cards right, maybe I could be this kid's understudy. See, doesn't this look fun? Yes, I could do this. Oh, maybe not that part. Okay, maybe this isn't for me after all. But then Cruz coaxed me on stage. Yeah. And then, like, what is the secret to flying?
Well, you just gotta think lovely, wonderful thoughts.
Okay, well that's easy. Think about kazoos.
That's not lovely enough. Keep going.
Cookies.
One more.
Mascots.
And up you go!
Oh my goodness, wow, the mascots did it! Okay, it's not really that simple. A few minutes before this happened, I met up with 4 members of their fly team who helped me put on a very secure, diaper-like harness and then talked me through the physics of theatrical flight. Gosh, this is the best diaper in the world. It was an honor to be coached by Paul Rubin, also known as the Fly Guy, who's been choreographing flying sequences for around 30 years.
So when you're in the air, pretend you're swimming, like swim towards me. So kick your feet and swim. We'll swim like this.
I'm a bad swimmer. Should I tell you that?
Just kick your feet around.
Okay.
Treading water. That's good. So John needs to be just like that. Let's swim. There you go.
Oh, wow.
See?
Just sort of move around this way. I was hoping I'd get up above the stage and turn into the Michael Phelps of the air. That didn't quite happen. Backwards again, got backwards, turning around. But I did gain a new appreciation for this cast and crew that makes all the complicated parts of Peter Pan look so magically effortless. Are we at Neverland yet? Are we halfway there? I think the turnpike's that way.
Seeing you swim up there reminds me of Willy Wonka. You know, when they start to rise and they're floating and then they have to burp to get back down?
Yeah, I wish anything would have, like, when I was up there, I was like, whoa, this is so cool. And then I'm watching myself and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. I just imagine you're like, this must look so awesome. Yeah. And it didn't look awesome. In fact, when I was there, I met up with Natalie Herbick, who was there from Cleveland. She like works on the Cleveland morning show, but she used to be an intern here at KDKA, and she grew up in the area. She was pumped to see us, and she was like, oh my gosh, I got some footage, and she like had some cell phone footage and like then sent it to me, and I was like, oh gosh, I wish you'd never sent this.
Because you thought it looked much cooler?
I just thought I looked awesome up there, and then I'm seeing this, and I'm just like, whoa!
Like you didn't need to see it.
It's clear they put, I mean, it takes a lot of work. These cast members really train, and that the Fly Guy was there. He was like this world expert on theatrical flying, and he really knows how to teach you.
I feel like some good core exercises need to be in place to be able to do that
I think maybe we'll do that in the break,
Well, you still have time to see the actual Peter Pan, not Boaz, presented by the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust and PNC Broadway in Pittsburgh series. It runs through this Sunday, April 6th.
And still to come on the show, Step Aside Cookie Monster. Here's a new sheriff in town. It's me. I got my scorecard, and Heather says she brought her A game. She's ready to face the ultimate taste test. Cookie Quest is next.